Hi, welcome to my channel, Galactic Bacon. If you haven't been to my channel before, I do hope you enjoy this video today. My video today is going to be about what should your next ship be after the Sidewinder in Elite Dangerous. Maybe you've been flying some missions for a while, you started out in the Sidewinder, now you're wondering what should I do next? What is the best upgrade? Maybe if you don't have a lot of cash to spend. So we're just going to dive straight in. Now, before you go looking for ships, what I recommend is that you try and find a station that has some of the best starter ships, or the ships that are the next best step up from the Sidewinder. And to do that, I recommend using a tool called EDDB, and the address for that is eddb.io. And what you need to do is go to stations at the top, and you're going to use a filter to try and find stations near where you are and that have the ships that you're looking for. So all you have to do is start typing in some ships. Now, the ships I recommend you using the filter are the Adder. What else we have? Asp? No, not an Asp. Let's see. Cobra Mark III. Diamondback Explorer. Diamondback Scout. If we can find that. Yeah. The other one you're looking for is a hauler. Yep, there it is. Let's see if there's anything else. Yeah, Vulture. We'll put the Viper Mark III in. Let's see. Something that is affordable. Keelback. Yeah, okay. Now you may not be able to find all of these in one station, but we'll give it a try. And what you need to do is you need to put in a reference system as well. So I think I happen to be in LHS 145 at the moment. And then you click on Find Stations, and it will give you a list of stations relatively nearby to you that have all these ships available. And you can use this again for modules, you know, all sorts of things that you're looking for. Very, very helpful tool indeed. So I just happen to be in a station that I have found earlier that has some of the ships I'm hoping to talk about today. So I'm going into the shipyard, and we have 10 ships available to us. Now the hauler is a great next step up from the Sidewinder for a number of reasons, and one of the great reasons to upgrade to a hauler at this early stage in the game is your improved jump range. So a hauler is a great little ship if you want to do some trading, if you want to do some exploration, basic exploration. If you upgrade the equipment, you can increase that jump range quite substantially. One thing to remember is that if you see here my cost, the cost of this ship is 52,000 credits. I have 239 balance. So just remember the rule, don't fly anything that you can't afford to replace. And the rule I have is that I like to keep at least double or at least triple the cost of a ship in my balance. Now the rebuy cost for that will be a little bit less than 52,000, but you need to keep all of that in consideration. Also, when you buy a ship, you have to think about, if you want to upgrade it, you need to buy modules, so don't blow all your money on the cost of a ship. It's not a wise thing to do in this game. The hauler also has an increased cargo capacity. Cargo of the Sidewinder is 4 tons. In the hauler you get 8 tons. You have more optional internal slots available, so if you don't want to use both of those cargo slots, you have a class 2 slot you can use for something else. I think the fuel tank is bigger as well. I'll just double check that. Yeah, fuel tank, standard fuel tank Sidewinder is 2. On the hauler it's 4. So you don't have to refuel as often, and you can go further distances on your fuel. Another ship that's quite good starting out, if you can afford it, is an adder, and not as much cargo capacity as the hauler, but still a good ship nonetheless. You do get improved jump range. It's probably just a little bit better in combat. You get a 3E shield generator standard with the adder. Again, you've got that extra slot for cargo, which you could use for other things. The core internals are a bit better than the hauler. You do get a much bigger fuel tank. It's got a capacity of 8, so that is a big advantage, especially if you're doing a lot of trading or exploration as well. If you have a little bit more money, now I can't afford this at the moment. This is a relatively brand new account. I do have another account with, you know, much bigger ships than this, and a lot more money. But on this account at the moment, I can't afford a Cobra. If you have about 1 million credits, 1 million plus in the bank, a Cobra is a great option. It's just a great all-round ship in the game. Cobra is very versatile combat fighter. You can take down some larger ships in the game with a Cobra if you have it properly equipped. It's a fast ship as well. Its boost speed is 403 meters per second, so you can evade other ships a lot better in a Cobra than some other ones that are out there, especially a hauler or an adder. You have a pretty good jump range. It's not bad, even as an exploration ship. It's not too bad. You have a much improved cargo capacity compared to the other ships I've spoken about, 18 tons. So certainly as a basic trading ship, it is not a bad option at all. In terms of hard points, you have the standard 2 hard points available. There's also a couple of empty small hard points available also. Because you have 3 slots of standard appointed for cargo, you also have size 4 to size 3 slots, so much more versatile ship, much improved core internals, much bigger power plant than the previous ships we have spoken about as well. Just remember the cost and also the cost of upgrades. So you really need over 1 million credits to, I think, to safely buy this ship and do some half decent upgrades on it. Next one, a little bit more expensive, Diamondback Scout. Now Diamondback Scout and Diamondback Explorer are both very similar ships, similar in design. but the internals are slightly different. The Explorer has a much better FSD range than the Scout. The Diamondback Explorer is one of the best exploration ships in the game. If you're exploring, this is a great ship to buy. What else do we have? The cargo capacity of the Scout is 0, which may surprise you. It's just that the slots are allocated to other things, so it is limited from that point of view. I mean, you could reallocate some of these things if you wanted some cargo, so it is a limited option from that point of view. The Diamondback Explorer, cargo capacity of 12 tons, which is okay. It's not great, but okay. Optional internals. So you have a size 4 shield generator, a couple of cargo racks as standard. You get a really nice fuel tank. It has a capacity of 32, and the Diamondback Explorer is standard. So certainly for some trading, certainly exploration, that is a big help indeed. And the size 5 frameshift drive is great as well. Yeah, some of the other options in here are probably going to be way beyond you if you're just starting out in the game, but those are the main ones I think I would recommend considering. The Eagle is a fighter. It's not really, if you want to progress in the game, I don't think an Eagle is really the option that you're looking for. Certainly the cheapest option is the Hauler. The Adder, round about the same price, but different characteristics, depends what you want to do in the game. If you can afford it, I would definitely go for a Cobra. And if you have the money, if you have round about 3 million, or yeah, probably about 3 million credits, and you want to do exploration and experience other aspects of the game, Diamondback Explorer, definitely worth considering. So I hope this has been helpful to you today, and thinking about how to upgrade from your Sidewinder. Now you can fly about in the Sidewinder for quite a while. You can do some mini upgrades to it, and you'll still be able to enjoy parts of the game. But if you really want to progress, I recommend, as soon as you can afford it, upgrade to one of these larger ships, and there's just so much more you will be able to do. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you'd like to be notified about future videos, please subscribe, click the bell icon below, or you won't be notified when my next video is out. Check out the description below for other videos, and feel free to leave a question in the comments if there's anything you haven't understood today, or you want to understand about ship upgrades when you're beginning the game. Feel free to ask. So thanks for watching, fly safe, and I'll see you next time.